First down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that is another first down for the offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Salter. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Snaps it in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Goes to the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to catch. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buffaloes will kick it away. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Wildcats will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this.
Pulls it in down the sideline. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Johnson wants to throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Makes the catch. It's Edwards.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Now on the option. Now the toss. Gets it past the marker. There he goes down the right side. Touchdown, Colorado. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
They'll run it from the gun. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. It's a seam wide open at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over.
You're not crying no more. Your shit finally got out.
It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice work.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw it, Salter. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Finds his man. It's Miller. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. The quick out. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run the option. Fighting off the defender. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. All kinds of room to the right. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Kansas State. How about this defense taking
That was a glitch like a motherfucker because he pitched it before.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect.
It's not a cheese play, you sad ass motherfucker.
He shows you the speed and takes it back all
It's
the way
not.
for a touchdown.
It's called an option. You out here fucking doing all kind of weak ass shit, trying to fucking spam the AI. Learn how to play football.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Colorado offense will take over.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Quarterback moving. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, now, if you're the quarterback, you got to know in this game, you better be ready every snap. You better know where the pressure is coming from because this defense is...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at...
Important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wildcat is racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete on the comeback. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Music no. Music no. Here we go.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Desperately
Fucking bum.
keep the ball, but they
Keep trying the same fucking play. Yo, you spamming the same play. Slam, please, no, I don't want to hear that shit. Keep that same energy, weak nigga.
They did. Nice job.
Obviously it wasn't. I got the ball.
Stopping that fourth down play.
He's looking deep. Oh, he had it.
This ain't fucking basketball, nigga.
Just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. On the run, it's Welsh. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Salter. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it along the sideline. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Oh, and that's a chance to end that drive right there and completely wipe out the possibility of any points because, of course, the offense has the ball on their side of the field. That is an interception that he's got to be able to make.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's on his way.
Play defense, nigga.
Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Man, how about this?
Don't get quiet. Keep that same energy.
Getting the score. Now an extra point away from tying this football game going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. The Wildcats will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Okay.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and the return unit doing its job. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staff with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on fourth and a country mile. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on.
Ooh, your heart dropped.
Just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Johnson wants to throw it. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I am playing defense. I don't just play the middle of the field like you. And I change my defense. You run one defense all game, bum ass nigga. Why you don't be talking when you be losing, bro? Why you wait till you do something good to start talking?
From the 32, it's first down.
No, you wasn't. You was quiet. You was standing. You shut the fuck up. Then you make one good play and then the nigga start talking again.
And they won't make the connection going for the.
You better score. That's what you better do. I don't know shit.
The quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Was looking for a little daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
You said you was about to score. Come on, bro. You know I'm going to score. Ain't that what you said?
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Gets it out to
I don't believe you. You just said you was going to score. Now you going to win. I don't believe you. You got to score to win, my nigga. The fuck?
Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He'll try to do it himself.
Play on that linebacker if you want to.
Room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly. The give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense defense off the field. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Here's a heat. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a
Good stop.
down
Good defense.
Well,
Now you got to score, though.
It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, and give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Kick is in the air.
Stupid ass nigga.
Really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They go to the ground. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box.
He caught that? Good catch.
To take a shot down
Good catch. Blind ass, though. I was all over that shit.
Situation.
They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play-action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese. I have to play the run. You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella.
Too predictable, dog. I know.
Brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll give it to the back. That is a
too
big
predictable,
win
gang.
for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Looking for room. It's Edwards.
Too predictable, gang.
Come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Okay, ready?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Oakland. They stop him short.
You know you fucked up.
And they'll turn it over down.
Love on defense there, 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
To the air, it's Salter. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, he dropped that. Good hit. Oh, my God. Oh, you just got bailed out.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
On the move and looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
It's
Screen
from their own 34 as they
Screen.
keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws.
You're a bum.
This will be picked off. A costly turnover.
You are a bum.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I told you I ain't believe you,
It's
nigga.
the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
They'll leave it with the lone back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air. It's Salter. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but
Most
his
doesn't
decision-making
count.
has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That is after that failed field goal attempt, fellas.
Dog.
Still time on. First play of the first possession of OT. To the ground with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all
Going for it all. Touchdown!
They let you catch that? That's terrible.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Salter. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested.
Touchdown, Buffs! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. They're not going to mess around. They'll go for two and the win right here. On the option.
Good shit.
Not get it. The aggressive call to try to win the game right here, and they come up short in OT. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to